Hey everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Flirty Friday. So, this is a Wip&Chat. If you're new to the channel and you don't know what a Wip&Chat is, it's when I sit down and diamond paint and tell you about what's happening in my life while I diamond paint, and you can work on your projects as well. And I'll keep you company for about, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes. Let's see how long this one goes. So I'm using my Bella Art in a cold tray. I love, love, love these trays. They're my favorite trays in the whole wide world. I still got to get a mini-me one to see if I like the smaller one. I do not like the bigger one, but maybe I'll like the smaller one. Whenever I get the chance to order one, I will. I'm using my diamond pens with a Z off of Facebook. It's my new fave pen. I go back to my heart one because I really love that one as well. But for now, I'm using this one because I really, really like it as well. So we're going to keep on working on Flirty Friday. We're going to do the shoutouts, but I'm going to tell you what's happening this week. I'm supposed to be off. I'm supposed to be working this weekend, but my legs have been really bad. Now, I don't know how much I've touched on my legs, but my legs have been really bad. I've had this certain rash that peers up, and when I go to work, it gets worse, and I don't know what it's from, and it was really, really bad. And then Thursday, Alyssa had to go to work. She starts a new job. Yay, she started a new job at, where did she start a new job? She started her new job at Walmart. She left Timmy's to go to Walmart to be cashier at Walmart. It'll be way better for her because it's less hours, it's better hours, and plus, you know, she doesn't have to make hot, steamy coffee for a lot of crabby Canadians that go through the drive-thru. A lot of people have almost made her cry, but she stuck through it and she made it. She made it over a year, gave her experience so she could find a better retail job, and that she found another job that's in retail. So would have really been ideal if she got into the superstore. But the superstore, like where we live, it's more beneficial for her to work at Walmart than it is to the superstore. We got to think of when I'm at work for her to walk. So, yeah. Let me find, what should I do next? I'm going to do the R's because there's a few R's. You think I'd have it down packed of where I put the stuff back, but I don't. I do so many diamond paintings, I can't remember them all. And this one, I honestly haven't been working on it very well because the blacks are popping and it's driving me a little bit crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Where the heck is the R? Where are you? You're hiding. Right here. It's white. No wonder it's hiding because it's white. Yeah, so back to my legs. I was talking about my legs. So I went to Walmart to drop her off and I decided, well, I should do some groceries while I'm here because we didn't have any. So I started to do groceries. And then when I started walking, I'm like, boy, my foot feels kind of funny. And I did my groceries and I left and I'm like, I think I need to go to Emerge because my legs are starting to feel funny. The rash plus very bad swelling was happening in my left foot. And I looked at my left foot and I'm like, holy, what the heck's happening to my left foot? And So I decided, no, when I went to check out, I grabbed some cash so I could go to the hospital because you got to pay for parking. And I never carry cash around. I'm just one of those people that never carry cash with them. So I did that. Now we're looking for, I just want to find the percentage right here. So I did that, and I was like, okay. I went to the hospital. I came home, dropped off the groceries to Sarah, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go head up to Emerge while Alyssa's at orientation. Now, she said her orientation was from 9 to 5. So I thought I had plenty of time to go to the hospital and back before she got off work. So I'm sitting in the waiting room. I get to the hospital, pay for my parking, and I had to go in to like make change for the meter. And when I was coming out and paying for it, this huge woman that gives you the parking tickets was around, and she was in the car in front of mine. I'm like, oh, you better not be giving me a ticket. I just got here. And she didn't, but she did give a ticket to the guy beside me. I don't know who the heck was it was car that was beside me, but they did get a ticket. So anyway, I get inside. It's pretty packed, and I'm like, oh gosh, this is gonna be a while. And I get there and everything, and then I see the triage nurse, and then I go to the other one, and this girl's like, hi, Liz. And I'm like looking at her like, do I know you? And I'm like acting like, oh, hi. like I know her. And then I'm like, after she finished, she came and sat near me, and she started talking to me. And she's talking to me like she knows me from like years ago. And I'm like looking at her like, I'm just acting like I know her, but I really honestly did not have a clue what her name is, and I still don't, because she never said what her name was. And I was gonna say, oh, by the way, what's your name? Because I don't really like know who you are. And she's like, oh, on your Facebook I see your diamond paintings. And I'm like looking at her like, okay, so she's good enough of a friend to be on my Facebook. Like, I like have no clue who this girl is. I'm terrible. Just terrible. Like she said, I think she worked with me when I used to work at the pharmaceutical plant. Before it was a pharmaceutical plant, it was a paintball plant. And I think she worked there during the paintball days, because she said something about that. And I'm thinking, okay, so maybe I know you from back then. But like, that was years ago. I don't remember it. And especially if you weren't there for a long time, I definitely don't remember who you are, right? Plus, there was a year there that a lot of them came that I was on maternity leave with Alyssa. So, like, I don't know. Could have been in that year stretch that she showed up there, and then she knew me when I came back, but I don't remember her, kind of a deal. I don't know. So many people went through that place. I don't even know anymore. So anyways, I was talking to her in the waiting room, and I waited there for, I think I got there at 10 o'clock, and I think I got in at like 12 or something. Got back to the room, I can't remember, or maybe it was 11:30. And then intern came in. Now, I'm telling you, that hospital, I don't know where they're hiring these people from. And fresh out of med school. It's gotta be, because they don't have a clue what the heck they're doing. I swear. They're like, I don't really know what's going on with your legs. And she listens to my lungs and to my heart. And she's like, oh, it's not a heart, it's not a blood clot. And I'm like, oh, interesting. You can tell that it's not a blood clot from listening to my lungs and my heart. Like where is this swelling coming from? Like, I don't know, man. They're just, I don't think it was a blood clot because I ain't dead. I'm still up this morning. But I'm like, looking at them like, they didn't order any tests. They didn't order any blood. They didn't do nothing. And I'm like looking at them like, what the heck? What are you guys? Because she was an intern, and then the doctor come, and he looked like he was fresh out of med school as well. And I'm like looking at them both like, So I have an appointment on Tuesday with my family doctor. So I trust him more than I trust them. So I have the weekend off. So I went in to hand him my note and I said, hey, Chris, can I like use up the rest of my holidays? I was going to use it for Thanksgiving weekend to go on the retreat. But now that I'm not going on the retreat, can I use them for this so I'm not out money this weekend? And he said, sure. So I'm officially on holidays this weekend now. He said to come sign the paperwork after when I come pick up Tyler from work. And I'm like, okay. Now, if it was the other supervisor, it wouldn't have gone down so nicely. But because it's Chris, like, he's super nice. Like, he's the nicest supervisor I've had there since Martin. For sure. Hands down. He's the same age as my daughter, Sarah. I think I went to school with Sarah. It's kind of funny how you have superiors above you that are way younger than you. Yeah, but he's a super nice guy, understanding, and beats all those old people by far. Far for sure. And fair, and wants everybody to learn different spots. Like, he's super, super cool guy. Cool guy. Sometimes he says some funnies, but not too many times. Like the other day, he hands me this paper that I needed, and there was a heart on one of them. He's like, oh, just so you know, I didn't draw that heart. Don't get any ideas. And I started laughing. I'm like, okay, Chris. I didn't think anything of it. So he pulls a funny sometimes. But that is what's going on with me. I have my foot up on the ledge here underneath my desk to keep it a little bit elevated. I elevated my legs all night, and I woke up and the swelling went down quite a bit. It doesn't look like a big old foot. Like, it was horrible. Like, guys, it was bad. I never seen my foot swollen so bad. And like, there's no way I'm getting my foot in a work boot with my feet swelling this bad. So that is about it for my feet story. My illnesses. I know some people hate talking about illnesses, but I don't talk about it very often, but that's what's going on with me. I just am not, it is what it is. And hopefully they figure out the problem and I can go back to work and not have my feet swell up like balloons. That's all I care about. There's nothing worse than your feet hurting for 12 hours. And I'm like thinking, well, the swelling went down a little bit today. Do I try to go or stay home today and try to go tomorrow? But what happens if they swell up again for Sunday? Then I'm screwed. Like, if I hand in this note, then I'm done. I can't go back until I get a note from my other doctor, because that's pretty much what it says. So I had to make a decision, and then I decided, Chris like, oh, just take holidays. I'm like, okay. Well, I suggested the holidays, and he said, yeah, that's cool. And he said he'd have all the paperwork filled out, so hopefully it gets filled out. Hopefully he doesn't forget. See, he forgets sometimes. Gotta constantly remind him of stuff sometimes. And yeah. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. Eats. So yeah. Where was I? I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, geez Louise. That's my new saying, I think. Jeez Louise. I've been saying it a lot. I don't even know where I get. Oh, there's a train. What's a Lizzie video without a train? Chugga chugga. Oh yeah, I was looking for the and symbol and I got all distracted. And oh no, people are up. Well, I have to take Alyssa probably to school. She probably don't want to take the bus. Probably. Oh boy, that is not the right color, Liz. I'm famous for throwing in different colors in my containers. Am I the only one that does this, like, ends up with different colors in their containers? Please say I'm not the only one. There's got to be somebody else that does the same crazy stuff as I do. I can't be the only crazy one. I can't be. Can't be the only crazy one. B. I think that's a 3. I need an 8. I don't know what it is about this parchment paper, but everything slides off my desk on top of it. And it's quite annoying. I have to put the sticky pad down so my containers don't move. There's the 8. So my containers don't move. I gotta put that sticky pad down that I got from Purple Pelican off of Etsy. And I think they have a website as well. I opened up some of their stuff. Cool. Just the sticky, their sticky pack alone is worth going to go check out. For sure. Especially if you're Canadian. Like moi. I've been really into watching, I know that the date is coming up soon, because today is what, the 9th or the 10th? I can't even remember. But I've been really watching on, I think I'm watching it on Prime. Or maybe I'm watching it on Disney Plus. I can't remember where I'm watching it. But it's 9/11. And I can't believe all the actual footage that they actually got down on the ground the day of 9/11. It's quite amazing to watch it like go through like in live time. It's like amazing. quite a good documentary kind of show series if you want to go check it out. And they're saying it happened within minutes, but it seems like a long time when they're talking about every scenario. It seems like it's a long time before the next scenario happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I'm opening up this little section down here, and I'm going to do this. Well, I just wish these black weren't popping. Like, everything else isn't popping. It's just the darn black. And then I'm missing some down here. Like, I don't even care anymore. I'll just fill them in at the end because I have no other way to work on this because it's so big. So this is the way it's going to happen. And that's it. But we're going to come back. There's another train. It's the train day. I'm going to come back and do the shoutouts. Shout out time. So the first shout out for the Facebook book group, I think I'm gonna have to start deleting the posts and keeping the one because I think I'm confusing everybody. So the person that won this week, it was an old post and it was Lisa Bradley. I'm gonna say her whole name because she does it on YouTube, so I think it's okay. She put a post in. It's Chuck Pinson, Island Life. She doesn't have anything written down, but I can see the bottom of the canvas. So, and it's a Chuck Pinson. So that's who got the shout out for the Facebook group this week. Look at it, it's looking really good. All the bright, beautiful colors. And then I lost, of course, I had it all set up. And of course I lose everything. I lose everything. It's this one. I'm pretty sure that, yeah. So I have 2 shout outs on my YouTube page this week, but one of them he's not allowed to get prizes. So, but I still think he deserves a shout out because this is the first time he's ever commented on my channel. So Robert gets a shout out, and he says, "It was so nice meeting you. I was so happy I was in Zoom with you, Lizzie." And it made me so happy that he commented on my page that I just had to give him a shout out. So Robert, you get a shout out. And then right underneath of it, we have Jurea, and she says, "You crack me up. Laugh my ass off." So I was giving the preview of what we're going to talk about after the shout outs. So, dun da da da. They both, Lisa and Jurea, both go into the jar. So we're going to get the jar out. You know, I like you guys all to be my witness that I'm actually putting these people's names in the jar. Boop. There. In the jar they go. And they're over there. So that is the end of the shoutouts this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you, Robert, for commenting on my channel. And it was so wonderful meeting you in the Zoom calls last weekend. And I'm back. And this is the part that you all have been waiting for. Dun da da da. Sex talk. 101 with Lizzie. I'm just joking. Just kidding. If this offends anybody, then this is the part where you don't want to watch because it's going to get a little dirty. It's going to get a little dirty, guys. And I know that we all love a little dirty in our life, don't we? So I left off on the moments. Because if you watch Dogs versus Cats, I kind of read some of these, and I don't remember where I left off. I think I left off with don't stop, I think. So this is in the moment, you know, when you're all hot and heavy and you're having sex. And these are things, phrases that people tend to say while they're having sex. So this is all about having sex and what people say when they're having sex. Let's say it again, sex, and that is really bad. 310. I'm not going to put that one down. So, after don't stop is moan for me. I don't think I've ever heard a guy say moan for me. That'd be kind of awkward. Oh, moan for me. Or sometimes I wonder, why aren't you moaning? Are you not enjoying it? I feel like if they're moaning, then they're enjoying it. Girls mostly moan more than guys, but yeah, let's not get into more. Okay, this one is dirty, and I don't know if I want to say it on my channel, but it says, stroke my C-O-C-K, for little children's ears not to hear me say the word. And I kind of find it kind of a dirty word. I could say stroke my penis, but it doesn't sound as good as stroke my C-O-C-K. Luna's up. And I thought she'd be more quieter, but they're not being very quiet now, are they? The next one is play with my clit. Because I tell you, honestly, 9 times out of 10, women do not orgasm unless there is clit stimulation. Just putting that out there for the men that watch my channel to know. It's true. It's true. Get over here. Now, where did you go? How far did you go? How could you go get over here? Like, how far did you go? Like, did you go across the bed? And he's like, get over here. I don't know. That's kind of weird. But whatever. And then the last one in that section is did you like that? It's always nice to know if, you know, you're hitting the right spot. You know what I'm saying? Did you like that? Yeah. Recognition. So this is recognition of probably how good of a job you're doing. I don't know. Or how good it feels. I don't know. So the first one is, you feel so good inside me. You feel so good inside me. I think I've said that before. Honestly, I think we all, 9 times out of 10, there'll be one of these phrases that you guys have said. I don't care who you are or what you do, you're going to say it. Okay? Okay. You do that so well. Guys like to hear you say stuff like that because, you know, it pumps up their ego and it makes them try harder. Just giving a little tip out there. Just giving a little tip. Not that, you know, I'm very much of an expert at it right now, but hey, I've had experience from before. Your C-O-C-K or P-U-S-S-Y feels amazing. That would be something I've heard a guy say before. I don't know. I've never heard anybody say this. I love it when you grit your teeth. I've never heard anybody say that before. Maybe because I don't grunt my teeth. I don't know. That's a weird one. That's a weird one, I've got to say. I've never heard that. Have you ever heard that one? Leave it down in the comments below if you heard it, because I have never. I love it when you touch me there. It's always nice to tell them where you like to be touched, because then they know, and then the next time they'll do it again and again and again and again. Know what I'm saying? It's nothing worse than, like, the first time you have sex with someone ever. It's kind of awkward. But after, when you get to know each other's bodies and stuff, you get comfortable, and then sex gets better and better every other time. Like, not too many times have I had sex with someone for the first time and it been amazing. No. Doesn't happen that way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Yeah. Where was I? Oh, I love it when you whisper in my ear. Or nibble. I don't like it when a guy, like, sucks my ear off and, like, puts his tongue in my ear. Ugh, I don't like that. Like, get your tongue out of my ear. I love the way you moan. I think that would be a guy saying that to a girl. I love the way you moan. Half the time when girls are moaning, unless they're like really orgasming, sometimes they like just moan just because it makes the guy think that they're having a good time. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, like I said, very rarely does a woman have an orgasm from penetration. And if you don't have an orgasm any other way with your partner, then I feel sad. I feel sad for you. I feel sad.
Marlo, leave my cats alone.
Oh, she's yelling at Marlo. I love the way you taste. That is very dirty, naughty. One word classics. So these are one words that you say when you're having sex. Harder. Slower, which makes sense. More. Faster. Deeper. Please. What the hell is please? Louder. They don't have this one, but I would say don't stop. That's what I'd say. And the last one is F-U-C-K. A lot of people say that word during sex. They do. So, yeah. They do. So, to finish with, these are words you say at the end of having sex. And, gets you all, you're all done. You're all satisfied. And people say, I love how hard you can make me come. That's a good saying. That's a good saying. Your tongue is magical. Now, if I can say that to a guy, he's a keeper. He's a keeper. If I can tell a guy that he has a magical tongue, He is a damn keeper. That is for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. That was incredible. That was incredible. I don't think I've ever told the guy that that was incredible. Maybe that was flippin' awesome. That was amazing, I would say. But not incredible. And then, do you want to do it again? Once you start getting old, sometimes there is no again. Some guys just can't do it more than once. Some guys can wait like 10-15 minutes and then go again. But sometimes when guys get older, they only can go once in a session. That's probably why a lot of older women go for younger guys. Because they know that the younger guys can like keep on going and going and going and going. Sometimes too much, and then the older woman's like, okay, are you done yet? Because this is getting tiresome. Yeah. But those were the rest of the sex talk of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have some interesting sex talk that you can say the next time you hit the sheets. Could you imagine? You think of lips when you go to... That's terrible. I hope you don't. Don't think of me. Don't think of me. That would be terrible. It's like, oh. And then if they're like, what the heck are you saying? It's like, oh, I learned it from Lizzie's World of Gems. Oh, that would be horrible. Horrible. I'm sure it'll be the last thing on you guys' minds when you guys are hitting the sheets. Hitting the satin sheets. For some loving. For some loving. But that was it. I know it was kind of short and sweet. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I read them all too fast. Too fast. I will try to find something spicy for next week. For you guys to all endure and love. Some of them have like way too much reading. And like, I like the phrases. Because there's less reading involved in it. So that's why I like the phrases. I like doing phrases. Oh, that one has a nibble bit. And it's going to cause problems. I know it is. This is my problem. I'm too impatient. And I put down the ones with the bits because I don't got time for this life. I really don't. So, yeah. I gotta put my foot up. I had a little break in between here that you guys did not know about, and I had my breakfast. I had my breakfast, and I took my cocktail of medicine. Lewis is like, are you gonna take all those at once? I'm like, I sure am. Right now. Yeah, because my face was feeling kind of sore. So, I hope she didn't stop my video. Did she stop it? She didn't stop it. Somebody called. And I was hoping they didn't stop the video. Alan called. And I have to call her back. Because You know her, she'll get all blah, blah, blah. She thinks she's my mom. She's all concerned because I took the day off work. It's okay. Took holidays. We're all good. We're all good in the hood. I don't know why I keep on saying that. It's kind of not a good thing to say, but I've been saying it.
Okay, relax. What's the problem?
Oh God, now they're making noise.
So let's move the high chair. Hello? Now you're free.
Oh my goodness. Luna has been going through a phase ever since she came back from Ex's, I'm telling you. She's been horrid. She's been wild child. Wild child. Wild child in the city. Always crying. Like, what is your problem, child? Why you keep on crying? I don't understand, but I should go to see what the heck Helen wanted. And now they have the TV on at 100 decibels, so I think it's my time to cue to leave. And I hope you guys all have a fabulous weekend and that you all have fun. There's lots of lives today, tomorrow, the next day, blah, 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 blah. I am going to, I don't know if I'm going to finish this section. I probably will. And then I'm going to go back to my Halloween picture because did you see how big that thing was? Jeez. So that's coming up. I'll probably do that for Wednesday next week. I'll do a Wip&Chat for my collab because as you know, next week we don't have a live through the week. We only have it on Saturday. So I will probably do a Wip&Chat on Wednesday for you guys for the collab. And yeah, it should be fun. It's starting to look really, really good. I am quite happy with it so far. I haven't even finished the first row. Yeah. That is my life. Yep, now I gotta stop rambling. I said I was gonna go and I keep on rambling. Keep on telling you guys more stuff. What the heck? Yep. But with that said, I'm gonna say it again. With that said, take care everyone. Till next time. Bye. Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care everyone. Bye.